shared his blood-spattered smile. After you obtained all your inheritance, you decided to buy up this property and shut it down. Eleanor and her daughter are reported missing around the same time, yeah? Phineas took another slow step. Ronald slowly raised his gun. Stop right there, you fucking weirdo, Ronald demanded with a touch more anxiety than he intended. What happened, Ronnie? Eleanor asked you to pay child support, perhaps help her raise your child, Phineas asked. Stupid bitch found out about my windfall and thought she could cash in, Ronald spat disgustingly. Claimed that the girl needed the money for surgery or some shit. If I didn't help the little girl, she would go to the press claiming I raped her. Cosette, Phineas said with no amusement. Ronald looked confused. The little girl whom you killed was named Cosette. Ronald blew a raspberry and shrugged. So the fuck what? Ronald contended. You've had your fun, Mr. Thatch. Ronald steadied his gun and his gaze at Phineas. So what will you intend to say next that will convince me not to bury you and your friend here with them, and then burn this whole place down? After I have my boys play with you first, of course. Phineas's smile widened, and he replied, Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. Ronald's face twisted in confusion for a moment. Then he heard a low, guttural, and wet growl behind him. Without having to look, Ronald felt the gravity of the beast that hungered for his life. He felt the stare on his neck. He slowly turned to see the most enormous dog he had ever seen. Her shoulders were broad enough to leave little room for Ronald to move around her. The ears on the hound came to a point above her head, like ebony horns. The sleek, shiny coat was so dark that the dog seemed one with the shadows. The only color on the dog was a patch of bright white in the shape of an upside-down cross on her forehead. That and the murderous gleam in her eyes and bone-white teeth.